Hello and welcome. I'm Sarah Addington, and this is a short sequence to help tone and strengthen and stretch the arms. So I'm going to use some 2-pound weights to add a little bit extra toning and strengthening to this practice. If you don't have some light weights, you can use soup cans to give you a little bit extra added load, or you can do this without weights, no problem. So get into something comfy and we'll get started. We're going to start seated. So come to a comfortable seat, easy seated pose, and take a few breaths, settling in to this moment. With an inhale, reach up through the right arm and take a side bend over towards the left. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, float that hand down. Inhale, left hand up. Side bend to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. We'll take a couple more just like that. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, other arm. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up. Make a little V shape or a Y shape with the arms. And then just let the shoulders just kind of drop. Not pressing down through the shoulders, but just let them kind of rest there. And we'll take a few breaths like this. Reaching up through the armpits. Staying long through the spine. Lifting slightly through the navel. A couple more breaths. Notice if the back is wanting to arch and see if we can draw that tailbone down. Keeping the chin parallel. Take one more full breath in. And then exhale, bend the elbows, coming into a W, taking the elbows down below the shoulders. Letting the shoulders rest again and pressing back just a little bit through the fingers, through the hands. Lengthen again through the low back. So draw that low back flat, draw the tailbone down. And take a few breaths like this, lengthening through the crown of the head, reaching that top of your head really tall. Take a full breath here, really filling up through the torso, and then exhale, reach the arms out wide to a T. Palms facing down. And the shoulders drop away from the ears. Another breath here. And exhale, hug the elbows into the side body. You're making an L and a reverse L. Let the shoulders rest down. Press the hands back a little bit in space. Staying lifted through the torso, through the collarbones, lifting. The sternum lifting. Letting the shoulders rest down away from the ears. Exhale, bring the arms back down to the knees and just give the shoulders a little shake out, a little wiggle. Rotate through the neck and the head. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And turn and tilt the head, looking up under that right armpit. Take another breath here. Rooting down through that left shoulder. Inhale, get a little bit taller. Exhale, bring the hand down, head back to center. Notice how each side feels for just a breath. Then inhale, left arm up. Exhale, turn the head down and under. A breath on this side, letting the right shoulder really feel weighted down towards that right side. Inhale, lift a little bit taller. Exhale, coming back down to center. Make your way onto all fours into tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Coming into cat-cow flow. As you inhale, drop the belly and pull the shoulder blades together to look forward. Exhale, round through the low back, arching through the whole spine, tuck the chin. Another round inhale, belly comes down but stays engaged. Exhale, rounding through the whole spine, tucking the chin. Come back to flat back, long through the back of the neck. And curl the toes under, lift the hips up high and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here, pedaling out through the feet slowly to feel into the backs of the legs, to the feet. Let the heart melt down towards the knees. Lifting the sit bones high. Walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Long through the back of the neck again. Exhale to lower, forward fold, sway a little side to side. Grasping opposite elbows, maybe drawing open through the shoulder blades. Or interlacing the fingers behind the head. And drawing the neck a little bit longer. And letting the hands come back down. Plant the palms, send one foot back and then the other foot back. Plank pose. Shoulders over wrists, pressing out through the heels. Inhale to really puff up through the space behind the heart. And exhale to lower all the way down to the belly. Hug the elbows in, grazing the sides. Inhale, lift up into cobra. Shoulder blades slide back down the back. Exhale to lower. Take a breath, curl the toes under, and exhale to press up through all fours or straight to plank, and then downward facing dog. Bring the knees back down, back to all fours, and here we're going to grab the weights or soup cans. I'm coming into a little spinal balance. So we'll grab hold of the weights and just use them here for a little support to begin. As you inhale, reach up through the right arm, reach the left foot back, press out through the left heel, and take a breath like this, really lifting up through that right arm, lift up through the belly. Exhale, bringing it back down. Other side, inhale, left hand reaches forward. Right foot reaches back. And inhale, lift up a little bit more out of that right shoulder. Long through the spine, through the back of the neck. Exhale, bring it back down. Set the weights aside for a moment. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back again, downward facing dog. And shift forward into plank. Press out through those heels, hugging up through the belly like you're rounding through the low back. And then exhale, lower all the way down very slowly, keeping the hips lifted in line with the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, back down. Tuck the toes, take your breath. And then exhale to propel up through all fours or straight to plank. And then downward facing dog. Take a breath to reset. Then slide the left foot forward. Come down onto the right knee. Coming into low lunge. We'll take your weight in the right hand here. As you inhale, we'll press the torso up. And you can use the left hand here for support. We'll take a breath here. And then we'll inhale to bring the weight up to the shoulder. Press it up. Then bend the elbow, tricep dip. And then back down through the shoulder and all the way down. I'll do a couple more just like that. To the shoulder, press up, elbow bends, back to shoulder and down. Shoulder, lift, tricep, lift, and shoulder, and down. A few more times here with the flow. Continuing to breathe, lengthening through the low back here, hugging up through the belly. Last round. Shoulder and down, and then grab your other weight. I'm going to do some bicep curls here. Let's keep the elbows hugging in to the side as you bend. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then bring them straight out to 90 degrees. We'll add a little give it away. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicep curls. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights down. Plant the palms, lift up onto that back, or lift up onto the back toes. Slide the right foot forward, coming into pyramid pose. So we'll start to straighten through that left knee, but keep a soft bend to keep it from locking out. Reach for your weights here. We'll bring them first up and then out. I'm going to do a couple reverse flies here, long through the back. We'll take the weights down and out to the side. Down and out. Keeping the belly hugging in, up away from that thigh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weights down. And walk the hands here, coming into wide-legged pose. Keep the feet facing the same direction. And then let the head rest. Let the shoulders hang. Sink the weight into the heels, feeling that stretch through the backs of the legs. And then we're going to switch sides. So we're going to walk over towards the right foot, pivot the toes, come down onto the left knee. So from here then we'll grab the weights in the right hand, or in the left hand first. Coming up, and then we'll begin shoulder, and then press, tricep, back up to the shoulder and down. And keep flowing, up, down the elbow, up, shoulder, and down. A few more times here, lengthening that back, low back, long, belly hugging up and in. As we keep our arms flowing, shoulder down, shoulder up, elbow. And 4, 3, 2 more here. You can always pad the knee if it starts to get a little achy here since we're on the knees. But happens sometimes. You can also double up your mat here or throw a towel under it. Then we'll grab both weights for our bicep curls. 8, 7, 6, 5, remember to breathe, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can also widen your stance here, peel that right foot out a little bit, and then bring it out. Give it away here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your weights down on either side. Lift up through the left knee. And then we're going to slide back into that pyramid. So slide the left foot forward. Begin to straighten through the right knee into our pyramid. Grab your weights on either side. Inhale, lift up to that flat back. Bring your weights up and then take the hands out. And we'll take them down and out, reverse fly here. A few times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weights down. Let them rest over to the side. And then just slide that left foot up to meet the right. Back to forward fold. Sway a little side to side. Let the head be heavy. Shake the head loose. Rotate through the wrists. And then bending generously through the knees. Let the left hand hang heavy. Reach up through the right arm. Twist up right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up left. Twist open left. Exhale to lower. Plant the palms and one foot back, the other foot back. Back to plank pose. Inhale, get a little bit higher. Lift up between the heart, or behind the heart, between the shoulder blades. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Dipping the chin. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Take your breath. Exhale to really press up. All fours or straight to plank. And then downward facing dog. A breath here to reset. Rotate the shoulders outward so those elbow creases point towards the index finger. Lift up through the sit bones. Exhale, coming back down onto all fours. Coming back to seated. In any way that's comfortable for you to get there. Coming back to our easy seated pose, shake out through the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend over towards the left, bringing the hands to touch. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, float the hands down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the fists down and away, opening up through the shoulder space. And take the right ear over to the right shoulder. Taking really small little dips through the neck. Not really neck circles here, just half circles on one side. Really slowly, moving slower than you think is necessary or possible. Really feeling into this side. And bring the head back to center. Take a breath. Notice how each side feels. And then exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Little half moons on this side, dipping the chin. And then drawing the nose up towards the top corner of your room. And then taking it back down a few times on this side. Bring the head back to center. Release the fingertips. Give everything a little wiggle, a little shake out. And take a breath here. And notice how you feel.